Welcome to the Daily Lens with me, John McLaughlin, the boardroom coach. The Daily Lens is your weekday briefing looking beyond the headline to what it reveals about leadership, decision making, and the organisational behaviour under pressure. Today we're looking at the UK's decision to streamline senior manager accountability rules and why it has very little to do with financial regulation on its own. What happened is straightforward enough. The FCA and PRA have confirmed reforms to the senior managers and certification regime. These are meant to reduce duplication, speed things up, and make the system easier for firms to operate within. Ministers and regulators are describing it as a way to keep accountability but remove unnecessary burden. And most people will see that and file it under deregulation, competitiveness, or even post-Brexit reform. Simply another effort to make the UK a friendlier place to do business. And that's understandable because the language around it is all about growth and efficiency. But that reading is still a bit shallow. What it really reveals is the point at which an accountability model starts to lose legitimacy with the people living inside it. Not because they reject accountability, but because they no longer experience the framework as helping them lead well. They experience it as delay, repetition, and procedural weight. And once that happens, even a well-intended control system begins to drain confidence from decision making. The extra layer here is that leadership teams often do the same thing internally. They add process after failure, then add more process after the next near miss. Eventually, they have a governance architecture that looks comprehensive but feels unusable. The hidden cost is not only slower decisions, it is that capable people become more cautious about taking responsibility because the system teaches them that managing exposure matters more than exercising judgment. And this is why this matters outside financial services. Plenty of organisations are now carrying accountability models that were built in response to old failures but are poorly matched to today's operating realities. They have enough oversight to create friction, but not enough clarity to create conviction. You've been listening to The Daily Lens with me, John McLaughlin, the boardroom coach. If this episode gave you something to think about, subscribe on Substack for weekday audio briefings and the weekly newsletter. Until next time, look beyond what is being said to what it means and what it leads to.